As we age, our bodies naturally weaken, and daily choices, especially concerning diet, directly impact our quality of life. A favorite dish from youth can become a burden in old age. What once tasted delicious and was easy to eat might now contribute to illness, reduce immunity, and accelerate natural aging. Many seniors unknowingly stick to old eating habits, unaware that their bodies are no longer suited for those foods. Over time, subtle dietary accumulations can become potential health hazards. Many experience prolonged fatigue, fluctuating blood pressure, and declining memory without realizing the cause stems from familiar daily meals. Health in old age isn't just about medication, it's a profound story of awareness and change, starting from the smallest things. Eliminating harmful foods doesn't mean sacrificing enjoyment. It opens a new door to live healthier, more meaningfully, and longer. It's how we show love for ourselves during this precious stage of life. Therefore, identifying and avoiding dangerous foods is crucial for seniors. In the journey of health management, understanding what to eliminate is the first step to making better choices for every meal. Below are 12 types of food seniors should definitely avoid to protect their vitality and peace in their later years. Smoked meats. Smoked meats have long been a popular, convenient choice, but behind their appealing packaging lies a host of hidden dangers. Sausages, cold cuts, and cured pork may offer immediate satisfaction, but they silently make the elderly body more vulnerable. They contain numerous additives that gradually reduce digestive system efficiency. When consuming smoked meats, seniors unintentionally introduce substances that their liver and kidneys are no longer strong enough to process. The body has to work harder to eliminate these, increasing the burden on internal organs. This not only affects digestive function, but also weakens the immune system day by day. It's no surprise that many seniors feel bloated, tired, or have trouble sleeping after meals containing processed foods. They don't realize that minor changes in their eating habits are slowly eroding their health. Even a few slices of cold cuts each morning can lead to long-term consequences that accumulate over time. In the long run, continued consumption of smoked meats will make the body increasingly sluggish, the mind less clear, and signs of aging will appear faster. This is why this type of food is considered one of the silent enemies of elderly health. Fast food offers convenience and appeal, but is packed with ingredients unsuitable for the elderly's weakening bodies. Dishes like fried chicken, French fries, and hamburgers are often high in oil and saturated fats, forcing the digestive system to work harder after every meal. The delicious taste of fast food is temporary, but its consequences are long-lasting. Seniors often feel heavy, experience indigestion, and have difficulty sleeping at night after eating these foods. The accumulation of fats not only leads to weight gain, but also hinders blood circulation, making joints ache and stiffen more each morning. Many seniors view fast food as a small daily treat, but it can make their bodies sluggish and more vulnerable. Frequent consumption of these foods is like opening the door for health problems to silently infiltrate the body. Ultimately, fast food not only increases the risk of illness, but also diminishes the quality of life for seniors. Energy, mental clarity, and peaceful sleep are all traded for a few minutes of mealtime convenience. Sweets and candies. Sweets often bring immediate joy, but for seniors, they are a double-edged sword. Candies, cakes, or fragrant milk teas might temporarily lift the mood, but they silently affect the metabolic system, which has already weakened over time. High sugar levels in the body lead to unstable energy. Seniors can easily feel exhausted, dizzy, and lose focus. Small changes in the body are often overlooked, but they are warning signs from within. Sugar not only affects weight, but also impairs the function of many important organs. As one ages, the body's ability to process sugar decreases, leading to inefficient conversion of excess sugar. This results in accumulation, causing prolonged fatigue, difficulty sleeping, and reduced mobility. The seemingly harmless habit of eating sweets makes old age feel heavy and full of worries. Choosing to eat sweets is a trade-off between short-term pleasure and long-term risk. Seniors who desire a peaceful and tranquil life need to realize that not everything that makes them happy is truly good for them in the long run. Carbonated drinks. Carbonated drinks often provide an immediate cool, refreshing feeling, but they contain a range of substances that severely impact the elderly body. Regular consumption of ingredients in carbonated soft drinks can irritate the stomach, causing bloating and discomfort after meals. The feeling of satisfaction is temporary, while the consequences linger silently over time. Consuming these beverages increases the body's acid levels, affecting bones, teeth, and the digestive system. The already weakened elderly body has to process unnecessary substances, slowing down the metabolic process. Fatigue, drowsiness, and a lack of mental clarity gradually become common as the body struggles to adapt. Gradually, dependence on carbonated drinks causes seniors to lose their natural taste for plain water or other healthy beverages. This small but daily habit unknowingly becomes a vicious cycle that continually deteriorates health. Internal damage isn't easily visible, but it silently affects every bodily function. Undoubtedly, carbonated drinks are among those seemingly harmless things that cause seniors to lose their inherent stability and health. Continuing this habit is akin to refusing a lighter body and a more relaxed mind each day. White bread and refined starches often appear in breakfast or snacks, but they lack the essential nutrients needed to nourish the aging body. When consumed, these foods quickly convert and create abnormal energy fluctuations, leaving seniors feeling fatigued and drained. This type of starch retains little fiber, making the digestive system less efficient. Seniors are prone to constipation, indigestion, and bloating after eating. These are initial signs that the body can no longer adapt to the empty and unsustainable energy from these foods. The habit of consuming white bread and refined starches also reduces feelings of fullness, causing seniors to easily overeat. This not only leads to weight gain, but also puts pressure on joints, reducing mobility and making the body feel heavier. Small changes in weight can significantly impact the quality of life in old age. It's not enough to simply eat enough. For seniors, it's crucial to eat what truly nourishes the body gently and sustainably. And white bread, despite its convenience, is not among the foods that provide that. Fried foods always look appealing with their golden brown color and enticing aroma, but they contain a large amount of indigestible oil and fat, making them particularly unsuitable for the elderly body. Each bite might offer temporary satisfaction, but simultaneously places a significant burden on the digestive system. Over time, fried dishes become a cause of fatigue, heaviness, and bodily weakness. Frequent indigestion, bloating, and heartburn after eating fried foods are signs of a struggling digestive system. While younger bodies can still cope, in old age, everything happens slower, weaker, and much more sensitively. The silent internal reactions signal an incompatibility. Beyond affecting digestion, fried foods can also dull the skin, cloud the mind, and lead to prolonged feelings of sluggishness. Throughout the day, this isn't natural aging, but the result of sustained unhealthy eating habits. Seniors need lightness in their meals, not only for health but also to feel more at ease each day. Looking back, many physical ailments don't come from accidents or major illnesses but from small habits, like a familiar plate of fried food, silently eroding health day by day. Unnoticed. Salt and overly salty foods. Salt was once considered an indispensable seasoning in every meal, but for seniors, it poses a significant challenge to the body. Eating too much salt causes the body to retain water, leading to feelings of heaviness, swelling, and prolonged fatigue. The cardiovascular system, kidneys, and brain all bear greater pressure when the body receives an excessive amount of salt. Constant thirst, dry lips, and mental fog are signs that the body is out of balance. Richly flavored dishes might make meals more palatable, but in return they lead to instability in internal organs. Seniors need stability, and excessive salt is precisely the factor that disrupts it. Long-term consumption of salty foods also distorts taste buds, leading to a loss of the natural appreciation for food's flavor. This results in an increased salt intake in every meal without even realizing it. Dependence on salty taste grows, while health gradually declines for unknown reasons. At some point, Seniors will realize that what truly makes a meal delicious isn't saltiness but the feeling of a light, comfortable and healthy body after eating. To achieve that, reducing salt intake is a wise choice. Margarine and trans fats. Margarine and trans fats are often used as substitutes for natural butter, but they bring long-term negative impacts on the body. For seniors, absorbing these fats can lead to clogged blood vessels and reduced flexibility of the heart and brain. This not only slows reaction time, but also makes the mind heavy and unclear. Trans fats are not easily broken down in the elderly body, forcing the liver and heart to work harder to eliminate them. Every time one eats pastries, ice cream, or desserts containing this type of fat, the body faces a challenge beyond its current capacity. The consequences don't appear immediately, but will accumulate more and more clearly. Dull skin, sluggishness, and difficulty sleeping at night can be the result of consuming too many trans fats. The body gradually loses its ability to self-recover, and aging comes sooner than expected. Seniors will feel weakness not only physically, but also in their thoughts, memory, and emotions. By listening to their bodies more, seniors will find that not all fats are the same. And margarine, despite appearing modern and convenient, is something their bodies do not desire at all. Processed meats. Processed meats like sausages, bacon, and ham offer convenience and rich flavor. But hidden, deep within them, are countless additives and artificial flavorings that the elderly body struggles to process. With regular consumption, the body not only accumulates toxins, but also loses its ability to self-clean and protect itself from harmful elements. The habit of eating processed meats forces the digestive system to overwork, reducing its ability to absorb nutrients from other foods. Seniors often experience bloating, loss of appetite, and prolonged fatigue. The body gradually becomes sluggish, less flexible, and inexplicably lacking in vitality. Beyond physical effects, consuming these meats also impacts mood and spirit. Feelings of anxiety, insomnia, or lack of focus can become more common if the body is constantly overloaded with unnatural ingredients. At this point, food is no longer a source of nourishment, but an unwelcome burden. Seniors need simplicity and purity in every meal, and that cannot be achieved if they continue to rely on convenient but risky slices of meat. Health and peace begin with eliminating what doesn't belong in the body. CIW, condensed milk and overly sweet products. Condensed milk and heavily sweetened products are often seen as small daily treats, but for seniors they are silent enemies that undermine health. When high amounts of sugar are introduced into the body, the internal organ system has to work much harder to process it, causing energy to rapidly drop and the body to fall into a state of fatigue. Not only does it make the mind sluggish and unfocused, but consuming condensed milk and sweets also alters natural taste buds. Seniors can easily lose their appetite for savory foods, constantly crave sweets, and lose their appreciation for lighter, healthier dishes. From there, a cycle of uncontrolled eating begins to form invisibly. High sugar levels also damage brain cells and affect memory. Instances of forgetting names, directions, or even what one intended to say can stem from this uncontrolled eating. The body is not only aging from the outside, but is also weakening from within without immediate recognition. Only by letting go of overly sweet foods can seniors truly re-experience the delicate natural flavors. At that point, lightness will return to the body, and every meal will no longer be temporary satisfaction, but a journey of truly nourishing a peaceful life. Bottled sauces. Bottled sauces like ketchup, mayonnaise, and industrial dipping sauces are often used to enhance dish flavor, but they contain large amounts of preservatives and synthetic flavorings that the elderly body cannot adapt to. Even a small spoon can cause prolonged negative reactions after every meal, which few people notice. Regular use of bottled sauces completely alters the gut microbiome, which plays a crucial role in keeping the elderly's mental and physical health stable. Enjoying food with strong seasonings comes at the cost of discomfort, bloating, and erratic mood afterward. Beyond affecting digestion, the ingredients in industrial sauces can also make the skin dry, dehydrated, and rapidly age. Seniors will feel their bodies become more sensitive, easily overheated, prone to rashes, and lose the inherent balance of a peaceful old age. Gradually, the habit of adding a little convenient sauce becomes a chain of choices that lead to declining health. Only by carefully selecting what they put into their bodies can seniors truly have the opportunity to return to the simplicity and freshness that nature offers as a gift for the most beautiful stage of life. Ice cream and sweet frozen foods ice. Cream and sweet frozen desserts often bring temporary refreshment and joy, but they pose many risks to the health of seniors. With high sugar content, indigestible fats, and artificial flavorings, these foods not only disrupt the digestive system, but also negatively affect the nervous system and sleep. The chilling sensation in the throat is only the external part, while inside the stomach and liver are struggling to warm up and process a host of unfavorable ingredients. As a result, after moments of palate satisfaction, seniors often face unexplained chills, fatigue, and thermal imbalance in the body. Sweet frozen foods also trick the appetite and cause seniors to neglect other nutritious foods. When this habit repeats, the body is no longer nourished properly, leading to gradual weakness. Unexplained aches and pains and a frequent lack of energy can all stem from this. Seniors need warmth, gentleness, and subtlety in every dish, not temporary stimulation from a cold ice cream. Letting go of these sweet frozen foods is the gentlest way to return to the stability, health, and tranquility that old age deserves to enjoy. When we are young, our bodies can tolerate many things without a second thought. But when old age knocks, every food ingested is not just a source of nutrition, but a message to our health, heart, and spirit. Every food we choose is not merely about taste, but a choice for our own future, a healthy, clear-minded, and peaceful future. Eliminating dangerous foods is not austerity, but an act of mindfulness and self-love. Seniors, more than anyone, understand the value of every remaining moment of life. And to make each day lighter and more meaningful, making the right choices from the dining table is incredibly important. Health in old age is not found in grand things or expensive medicines. It is hidden in every light meal, every refusal of unsuitable food, and every moment of sincere listening to one's body. When we eat right, our bodies will repay us with lightness, deeper sleep, a clearer mind, and firmer steps on the journey ahead. Let's view changing eating habits not as a burden, but as a gift we give ourselves. Because living long is not enough. Living healthy, living happily, and living fully is what every senior deserves. And all of that begins with a very simple thing: choosing the right food every day.